Happy June 7th, everybody. It's Krista. I'm in my apartment in Lower Manhattan, and it's a gorgeous day. I hope it's gorgeous where you are, too. I'm going to make this short and sweet. The content today is very well explained, though the workouts are quite robust. It is Saturday, so in the Saturdays that we see, you will be playing games. So we're simulating this day as a day where you'd have to use your body for a lot of the day in order to get through games or the schedule that we might be planning for you, which for this summer will be tournament days. So we've given you a workout called the Three Graces, which has 3 different elements to it. It takes a long time and it takes a lot out of you. Make sure you do it. There's a track workout part of it, there's a field sprint part of it, and most importantly, there's the body work part of it. Today we'll be doing a lot of bear crawls, which are really hard. We put a video on there. Make sure you simulate exactly what that slow walking bear is doing. Keep your back flat. You make sure there's weight on your shoulders equal to the weight on your legs and hip flexors. Also make sure your neck isn't sort of jacked up like this, that you're sort of keeping it nice and flat in the back. Fantastic. You've got Boom 1000, which we all know takes a long time, but is doing great things for your stick work. We really want to hit the ground running when we come in with stick work this summer. Finally, the recruiting assignment. I've talked to so many of you guys. A lot of you are sending in your snapshot updates, and they're fantastic. Any adjustments that I've written back, I still have a couple to get back to you guys. A couple people to get back to, excuse me. But the biggest thing I'm finding is that you actually don't know your list internally. You know it on paper. So if it's not in front of you, you actually don't know sometimes what schools are on that list. What are your favorites? Some of you guys haven't internalized your GPAs. I want you to print out a few copies of that list and put it in the places where I suggested. 1, under your pillow. Before you go to bed, just be looking through this list. Like, let your mind wind down and internalize this list. Come up with some questions maybe for each school. Secondly, put in your bathroom. Listen, we're all there. We're humans. So it's a good couple seconds here or there to find time to be thinking about your schools. You're going to be seeing those schools on your list and thinking about other schools maybe to add. And finally, like your refrigerator. Who doesn't get hungry a couple thousand times a day? So it's a good place to just, again, have another reminder of what schools are on your list. You can also put it on your computer. You can put it on your TV if that's a distraction. You can put it in your car, in your parents' car. Wherever you're spending small amounts of time, take that small amount of time and start to internalize your lacrosse list. You don't need to sit down at your desk for 3 hours and study this list. We want this to be a living, breathing part of you. Finally, as I mentioned, the character strength of the day is gratitude. It's going to be the character strength for today and tomorrow. And I know I've written this on the website, but listen, it's one thing to to look down and to look around you and say, wow, I'm really grateful for the things in my life. I'm really grateful for my abilities. I'm really grateful for my brain and for my eyes. It's another thing to be grateful for somebody else, and not only to just feel that, but to express that. So send an email. Write a card that's really thoughtful. Call somebody and tell them how much they've done for you or how much they mean to you. It will make you feel better, and I can guarantee it's going to make them feel great as well. And the last thing I'll leave you with today is, I think a lot of you guys are spending time telling me why you can't do certain things on this training program. Some of you guys are creating a lot of checks and balances to make sure you're forcing yourself to do these things on the training program. And here's what I want to leave you with. Especially if today's about gratitude and tomorrow's about gratitude, then look down at your hands and look down at your legs and take a deep breath in and feel your lungs. And then reconnect with what it is that you want with your life and why it is that you're on a club team like X Team, or on any club team for that matter. This is what you want. I swear, you guys, I am not going to give you room to excuse yourself from your dreams. This is a day, June 7th. Today is a day, one day in your life. And we've got a lot of training packet stuff to do today. Make the choice to do it. Because if you don't do it, you've still made a choice. You've just made the choice to not do it. Make today count. June 7th, 2014.